Good evening, Socorro, and welcome to KTEK News. I'm Rio Sessions, and I'll be your host tonight. We have a great show tonight. We're starting off strong with some student research updates. We also have Spring Fling that's in full swing right now, and tons of interesting events coming up on campus and around the community. So, without further ado, on to the news. First, we have a lot of amazing research opportunities here at New Mexico Tech, and one of these is the Student Research Symposium that happens every year at the library. This is a fantastic opportunity to get practice with creating a poster or a presentation and presenting in front of an audience. The deadline to register and submit an abstract for this year is coming up. It's March 25th, 2026. And the actual SRS will be taking place at the end of April in several sessions. New for this year, the Student Research Symposium is introducing a brand new conference fund created to help the outstanding SRS presenters take their research to the next level. So if your project is selected for this fund, you could receive up to $1,500 to attend a national or international conference of your choice. There's more information about this prize on nmt.edu/SRS. Also more information about dates, creating posters, all of the information you could want about the Student Research Symposium. If you're currently a freshman interested in getting a start with research at New Mexico Tech, the sophomore research program is currently open for applications. This is a fantastic program that connects you with a research advisor to start early on a research project, and it pays 10 hours a week. So for more information and to find that application, go to techconnect.nmt.edu/groups and scroll down until you see the green announcement. Now on to Spring Fling. Spring Fling began it began Tuesday, March 3rd with a poster hunt and a Jurassic movie night that weekend. Then coming up this next weekend, we have two big events for part 2. On March 27th, we'll have our prehistoric themed Rocks and Fossils Craft Fair, and on March 28th, we'll have the Casino Night returning to close out the trilogy of Spring Fling events. Let's make this Spring Fling dino-sized. Now, onto the weather. Tonight, we're looking at a mostly clear night, and this is Tuesday, March 10th, with a low of around 46 degrees. South winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, becoming northwest after midnight. Wednesday, we're looking at a sunny day, high near 75, north winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. And throughout the week, we're looking at similar highs in the high 70s or mid 80s, peaking at Saturday. We're looking at a high of around 86, so really warm for March. And then at night, we're still looking at lows in the lower 40s. So tomorrow night, Wednesday night, we're looking at a low of around 37. So still low 40s, low 30s, or high 30s for our nights. Spring in Socorro often brings high winds. Among other precautions, try to avoid trees and unstable structures when walking and be cautious when commuting. Hazards and obstructions on campus can be reported to campus police. Additionally, note that high winds can result in power outages. Off-campus power outages can be reported to Socorro Electric Cooperative via their website. We also have spring break coming up, so after this Friday, spring break will officially begin. Be sure to take some good time to recover from this semester and enjoy any plans you may have made. For students remaining on campus during this break, do remember that meal swipes are unavailable from Saturday that starts the break, so that's March 14th, to the last Saturday in the break, that's March 21st. So while you won't be able to use your swipes during these times, you can still use tech dollars at any of the retail locations. Tech dollars probably won't be sufficient to cover all meals, especially if you've used any at prior times during the semester. So as advised on the Chartwell's website, quote, plan ahead and don't worry, retail locations will be open for your convenience. Now on to some big campus announcements and events. So first, applications for distinguished teaching are now open. This is an award that is given each year at commencement to honor an outstanding faculty member. So be sure to find that form in your email and nominate any of your outstanding professors. We also have Minor Mayhem coming up this March 28th. We're looking for a bunch of volunteers for this. So there is a half-day option and a full-day option, and this is a combat robotics event. It's super fun, great to volunteer, and lunch is provided. So more information on Minor Mayhem and how to volunteer can be found on Tech Connect. Also coming up, the Socorro Farmers Market takes place at the Teen Center. That's 1002 Ake Avenue. And they're going to have a plant and seed swap event coming up this Saturday, March 14th, and also next Saturday, March 21st from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., where there will be seed swaps, so bringing and swapping seed packets. Also, coming up tomorrow, the Rotary Club will be presenting Nazis, Nukes, and Spies at the Capitol Bar from 6 to 9 p.m. This is a presentation and a silent auction, so be sure to be there for a good time. This show is brought to you by the City of Socorro and the New Mexico Tech Class Department. If you have any stories you'd like to see reported, please send them to the email in the description. Other than that, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Have a good